wall camp very easily. So as he does, he gets more mana and HP regen back. So
see that TP here down to the bottom lane. They're going to try to make some breathing room here for Tomato. Bryle going forward, has the Rolling Thunder. They've got the slow going out here. It's going to keep going back and forth, and Bryle will get the first blood. Tomato would have liked that, but you know, it's a good Rolling Thunder. It's a nice perk for making that rotation. They do have a smoke over on Dubu, so I was about to say, like, we've had some night times. We have not had Saber Light really taking advantage of it just yet, but ooh, they use the dust. They see Gunner. Saberlight jumping in, Z-Freak in position though. Ooh, a nice Winter's Curse, buying them a little bit more time here. Not gonna probably be enough to get the kill over onto Saberlight, but he's gonna have to back off. Got Bryle waiting in position. They'll draw over onto Dubu to get the swashbuckle up, but they're not gonna be able to save Dubu. Dubu will fall. The Rolling Thunder though coming through. Bryle looking for the angle. They managed to get the Cold Embrace off over Kostabile. They're gonna turn around and start chasing Husky instead. They realize that is the easier kill. As Tomato though, left behind here, does end up getting stunned. Io tries to come in, tries to save him, but they had that scythe all ready for Tomato with his name on it. Draw back over onto Moon Meander. He'll be the next one to fall.
Nicely done. Even though the Penga ends up jumping away, it just became too easy to kill TA at that point. He didn't go blink this game, so his mobility is limited. Catches Bryle a lot of damage.
They're giving some plinks over here. Silence, though, getting landed over onto the Winter Wyverns. Trying to just fly away, use that Arctic Burn, and Saberlight just sitting too low. So kill Z-Freak, but they'll end up losing Saberlight on top of that.
Yeah, not worth it there for Undyne.
No.
They can roach quickly.
Counterplay coming in. Look at how far Moon Meander's moving away because he doesn't want to end up getting cursed, but Saberlight is probably going to die for this, and it's also looking like the IO2 is going to fall. So they'll scythe up over here on Saberlight. Not quite enough damage. They're going to need a little bit more clicks, but they will be able to take down Moon Meander ahead of time.
BKB and item transitions, and the fact that he has a lot of illusions that TA is going to struggle to deal with when they go on him, it could be okay for him.
The jump forward here, Rolling Thunder. Look at the space that Moon Meander is giving here. Just wants to make sure that they don't end up being too close for that Winter's Curse. But you can see Z-Freak getting into position here. They should be able to take down Tomato the first time. Follow up over onto Saberlight. Scythe's going to get thrown out. That is a dead Night Stalker. Tomato popping the BKB now. Has to run away. He's going to try to put as much damage as he can over onto Moo, but there's the Winter's Curse. Going to buy a little bit more time here. Going to try to just can't. Oh, he's not going to be able to teleport out in time. The Zoomers ready for them and in position.
Coastabile.
It was not Coastabile. It was closer to Coastability. But we're not getting into this right now, Kevin.
I can't remember.
Please.
I swear to God, it was.
No,
all right.
It was not. There's a whole fight breaking out now. Saberlight is trying to finish off. We'll be able to take down Z-Freak, but the reality ref right forward again with the scythe will ensure that Saberlight will fall, but they jump onto the back lines. They finally manage to take down Moo. Rolling Thunder again coming forward here over onto Chaos Knight. He still has the Phantasm up, but he's not going to. Oh, no, he's going to still try to go for it, but again, that AoE gets Moon Meander. Can they finish off Coastal? So they will be able to, as now, do they have anything to cancel out the TP? Oh, yes, they do.
They got 3 things.
My goodness.
Died fast. This fight looked behind your team and have something like a blink. That way, if he does go for you, he's so out of position that you can't get out. And that's why Z-Freak is standing directly behind his teammates.
Okay, all right. They'll get the disarm off. But again, they just immediately back away. I'll pop a trap. Thinking about going in. Hear the Rolling Thunder coming forward from Bryle. Look at the BKB coming out from Kostabile. They go into the back lines. They're hunting for Gunner. They do manage to get the dust off, but over on the side, look at this damage coming out. Oh my God, they just immediately blow up Tomato. They'll get Z-Freak too. Saberlight now running away. This Io just gets dragged right back in. And just like that, there is no Tomato, no Moon Meander, and the Zoomers are pushing in. Look at the way that they're positioned over on the side of Zoomers. They're waiting for this attack. Immediately, all right, jump forward here. They're able to just blow up Z-Freak. Very nicely done move, popping Ghost Shroud, but they're able to find the kill on Husky as well. As now Saberlight stuck over here on the side, just flying around. They see Moo, they've got a lot of damage. They'll be able to take him down, but they'll also be able to take down Saberlight. As now Kostabile, he is just getting pounded away over here by Bryle, by Tomato. That's going to be the Aegis. Come back up again, Husky teleporting in. Bryle just trying to put out the damage. They immediately just take out Husky yet again here, and they'll be able to lock into place. Gunner will fall, Moon Meander next. And now Kostabile trying to, oh, he's not going to be able to go. He's not going to be able to teleport home. There's just way too much damage coming out from the side of Undyne. That is a team wipe for the 4 Zoomers. And an excellent fight coming out of Undyne, realizing they do not have that Chaos Knight little by little. Dubu hiding over tree, throwing out a casual tornado. It's gonna get stunned up immediately from Dubu. Costabile jumping out to the back lines though. Will immediately make Dubu pay for this, but this is not looking good for Gunner. Gunner, he's going to fall. Does have buyback. Rolling Thunder coming out now from Bryle, circling around. They want to take out this Winter Wyvern. They don't want to have to deal with them any longer. As Tomato fighting over the back lines with Costabile and Moon Meander. The chase is on over after Z-Freak though. Can they finish off this Wyvern? The Vigor coming out. It's a good hit. And the Scythe coming out over on Tomato. Bryle now is the only one here. He's going to try to just man fight against Costabile, finding the opening. Dubu's here. Jump forward again from Bryle. He's just eliminating people, but Gunner, he's still chasing after now. Husky jumping forward, sees Bryle. Get the kill on Husky. And the Isle sitting very, very low, trying his best just to keep Bryle alive. And now it's Bryle just against everyone. There's going to be the buyback. Yeah, I wants to get back in. Bryle without mana now. It's looking pretty scary. He's going to have to go. Try to jump back here. Moon Meander rejoining again, trying to just put out a little bit more of that region. The chase is on after Gunner. Roche is back up again. These spirits landing down right down. They just don't have enough damage. Moon Meander now needs a tether, needs to get out. He's just gonna get cold snap down though after that buyback. Oh, it was so close. And now the gem's on the deck.
2 gems on the deck. Two Husky gems actually in Moo's inventory.
1 for each eye.
All Arctic Burn right click for Wyvern now. That's what he wants.
All right, let's go. Motto poking a little bit. The Reality Rift immediately, but jumping back.
Wyvern's not here. This is
There's not, as you can see, Bryle just rolling around, creating this chaos, trying to find these openings. They get the Nullifier off over onto Costabile. Can they burst it down fast enough? Yes, they can. That's going to be the Aegis. So they're going to reset over on the side of Undying. They don't have that Rolling Thunder. They'll get a little bit of a disarm off. Follow up the jump forward from Bryle. Does have that BKB as over onto the backline. Saberlight just making all of this chaos. Another disarm though coming through. They get the stun off too. They're just gonna keep bouncing back and forth. They get the curse off over the back line, but it's gonna be Costabile who eventually falls. Now Moo running for his life. They'll get the Scythe off. They'll get the kill on Saberlight, but they're looking like they're probably going to end up losing this Necrophos as soon as that curse is done here. As they'll jump back over onto the lines, over onto Husky. Moo still throwing out damage. Buyback coming out from Lion. Husky trying to get back into the fight, but they'll be able to go rolling around yet again. Gem on deck. The jump forward. A little bit more damage over onto this Moo, and he will fall as they'll take out Dubu. Can't quite go fast enough to grab this Invoker. They're trying. They even go for the reload play as Tomato just farms up the Ancients. You know, just because they're there anyways.
He didn't know we're freaking kills.
Yep. That's why he's got all the gold, all the experience. There it is, the jump forward immediately over to Costabile. They want to just blow him up as fast as possible. And Z-Freak now, he's managed to get the cold embrace off, but there's just no way for him to get around. He's gonna get tiny, he's gonna just immediately die. No buyback on this Chaos Knight. And all I can see is Saberlight's giant wings on the screen. This is...
Dude, that's so much damage.
Jump forward again, Bryle finding the opening over to Z-Freak. Z-Freak does have buyback. But they're gonna just rip apart these buildings. Undying has been so incredibly patient. Now they'll continue moving forward here. Tomato just slicing through here. Does have the little bit of that double damage left. They'll force out the fortification. Dropping traps everywhere. Look at the range on that Ignite over to Gunner. Good lord. Follow up with a little bit of a tornado. They're trying to push them back. They do buy back on the Winter Wyvern. These buildings are just crumbling. They have to be so aware of the Lincoln Spheres, too. Moo is just on the other side of the screen. Bryle jumping forward again, trying to punish Gunner, trying to make these things open here.
Good escape.
Go forward. We'll run into Moo. Bryle gonna bounce off here. Jump back in. BKB getting popped here from Moo, but look at Tomato. He got so much damage. Husky going forward. Just gets stunned up. This is the jump forward again for Bryle. He's just doing so much as Husky next to fall. The silence, the Witcher's Curse though comes out and buys him a little bit more time, but they just can't do enough damage over to Bryle. They cannot kill this man, even with the scythe. Oh, they almost managed to do it, but Moon Meander, he keeps him alive. He's got the BKB Bryle. Oh my God, that man should be dead.
Can't do it. He had 50% damage reduction when he gets Winter's Curse there, so even though they're his whole team.
Oh my God, he wants more. He's going in after Gunner.
Jeez.
This all hits, roll, Bryle.
Game 3, with these drafts, what do you reckon is going on between the teams right now? You know, what's in their head?
Early on, you have the Siphon, you stand on this high ground, you just push out the lane. You can be quite the pest to a Storm Spirit. The real question is rune control. At minute 4, who's going to have the better lane setup to enable it?
Can you get the kill here with the Crypt Swarm?
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
can.
can.
Right, like it's not as if suddenly maxing Bulwark's going to be a game-breaking mechanic in this game, right? But now he gets the arena finally. Probably going to use it on the... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just a small little thing.
Is around and does have exorcism, so they could look to take a fight.
But this is a very starved Noob, you know? He's now at the bottom net worth of all of them. You might get a Misha kill here and there, but Noob's game is now only going to work out if he's able to hit buildings. Like, they've hit this timing where they can just kill anything if they find
Well,
them.
Thug would be a lovely catch, and instantly there from Misha with the Phoenix. The overgrowth comes out, though, and now they'll look to try and turn. BZM going in onto Thug will finish the TA off, but Tiger will die for this in return, surely. I mean, he slides off to the north. He's actually going to be able to TP out of this. He has the bugs on him. Is there any move he can make? No. DNZ with the blink back up, closes the gap. Over towards the mid, Noob is chasing in onto Misha and Yuragi. They turn with the combo, but Misha run down by Noob. Zip over from BZM. Combo down Omar. They're looking for Noob as well, and with Omar having the arena at the ready, they've got the lockdown and the burst. Nothing to be done by the rest of Cool Guys in order to save Noob. And now DNZ stepping forward, trying to help out his DP. He should pay with his own life as well. The Torrent will catch him on the retreat, straight into the Spear and the Rebuke, as Omar knocks him out of it.
That statement in the game, they are yet to make a statement.
They do it very quick. Bugs in the death zone.
There is no grip for 30, no arena for 30. Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah, they do it so quickly there. I mean, OG's still going to try and turn up. Funnick, he gets the roar off.
Oh, he's just dead.
BZM just slips into his death, and Misha's also going to quickly follow.
Multiple kisses on one hero. If you have a TA now tanking that, could give the life for DP to open up, but it has to be the TA, maybe even the master tanking up these spells.
Oh, smoke from Cool Guys instantly dispelled. Amar jumps into the arena. He's able to catch the three of them. They turn with the roar onto Amar, but the poke combo crashing down onto DNZ, and Omar finishes him off. Thug tries to turn to take out Amar. Amar's up to the high ground with the bulwark, but still goes down. They'll lose the Aegis on the TA. Noob trying to head in with the exorcism, but the grip's there from Misha. DP down, jump over with the cookie from Tiger out onto the two of them. Thug in trouble. Sentry's out, no chance for Amel to escape as Thug goes down. Funnick will chase down Misha with the axes. It's not enough damage though. OG, they clean up Funnick as well.
But also Mars just completed the BKB. Kunga has a BKB, so it's very much like if they find the jump, then maybe, but it's still pretty difficult.
Thug.
Ooh, okay, nice blink out.
Look at the drag back on Noob. Tries to dodge it with the illusion rune. Has to now put the BKB, and OG, they'll kite that out.
Not the reveal that you wanted.
Coming with a zip across BZM. Drag back onto the TA. Overgrowth from TNC onto the back lines. They get the arena out. Amar heads straight towards Noob, but Noob full HP. Getting the siphon out into Tiger. Keeps himself alive to start things off. Thug gripped by Misha. Will die. Misha loses his life for it. Yuragi, he's going to opt for the BKB TP out because Cool Guys, they are overrunning OG here, and they're going to go for more. Straight over towards Amar. Amar goes for the TP out. Nothing else to cancel it. So he'll manage to TP away.
Really nice wards to be able to just find what OG is playing right now.
Smoke comes out. Tiger in position on the cliff though. Jump with the roar. They'll look to go on to Yuragi. See if they can burst him. Forced out to the side will break Yuragi away from the TA, but Noob's in on top of him with the BKB and the exorcism. The boat comes crashing over, but Yuragi still has to step back. The arena will keep them locked down. Again, Misha getting a good duration Fiend's Grip onto the DP. It's going to be enough to get them bringing Noob down. See what more they can find. Funnick dealt with by Amar. Quick God's Rebuke to finish him off. Thug has held onto the BKB charge. He has got it available if he wants to keep this fight going. Overgrowth from TNZ, but BKB out from Thug. He's looking towards Amar, takes him out with the meld hit. Buybacks come out from Misha. See Thug step towards BZM, little low on the mana, but now OG knows with that BKB wearing off Thug, he's not going to have anything else to protect him as they surround him, get back in, take down the TA.
Reinitiated, but Storm instantly on his tail, preventing him.
Oh,
DNZ!
Yuragi's dead!
What a drive
I mean, BZM's still trying to finish off the Roche. He should be able to do so as low as he is. I mean, he is very low. He's going to get the Aegis. He's going to get the Aegis. BZM will be able to pick it up.
OG, they're trying to just push them into an area where they can take the fight, but Tiger!
Cookie to start things off, but the roar's out from Funnick. BKB popped by Thug. He'll turn over a couple of hits to take out Tiger, and with the rest of the BKB, he'll TP away from Yuragi and Amar. Funnick will get left behind. Amar finds him with the arena. I mean, do they want to fight this, Cool Guys? They're eyeing it up for the high ground. They're going to try. They jump straight away. They're looking to burst BZM. Can they do so? They do. They bring down the Storm. BKB on Thug, holding his distance for now. Funnick's been focused down in the arena. Kisses from the side again. Misha goes for the lockdown of the Fiend's Grip, but they're at the overgrowth for the BKB up from Noob. Heads in with the Ghost, the Exorcism over towards Amar and Yuragi, but they're so tanky here. Do they actually have the damage to bring down these cores? The Siphon is doing the work, and Amar is fighting the TP out, but the damage from Noob's enough.
They're pinging Tiger as well. They know he's on the retreat.
They want more. A big fight from Cool Guys. And it may not be over quite yet. They've also found Tiger. They're in with the slows. They'll pick him up as well. Cool Guys get the 4 of them.
Incredible. And we mentioned this earlier. If OG mess up a fight, Cool Guys will be able to capitalize on it very cleanly.
Misha. He'll use the grip here. Get the guarantees set up onto Omar. And Roshan, we'll see when it's going to be back up. Okay, no, yeah, it's up in a second. So, well, Thug. He's jumping in onto BZM, committed with the BKB, they've got the Raw, they'll try and force him to safety, and with the Cookie they will manage to tear BZM away from the rest of Cool Guys, but Noob, he's actually found the jump onto the backlines, in with the silence onto Misha. BZM has to zip away as he's getting siphoned down low. On the high ground, they catch Thug in the arena, but the buybacks, they're coming out. They see the Roshan's in play. They want to try and take OG down around this Roshan respawn.
A Storm has a regen rune. He was able to bottle that up, and now he's going to be able to re-enter the fight.
Noob, he's back in with the Siphon, and here's the drag back of the Vortex. They're locking down the TP. Have they got enough damage with a full focus? They do. They bring down Noob. Amar will fall. Another buyback coming out from Cool Guys. As Noob's ready to return back to the action. Yuragi trying to sneak away with the invis. Cookie from Tiger will help him a little bit, but he's now out of it, and there's a trap set up on the high ground. Blink forwards, they block off his escape. A buyback from Amar comes in, but he cannot get over to help Yuragi in time.
There's no tier 2 alive on the top side of the map.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Funnick's job is just wait, Storm, and ult.
And he's been doing it perfectly, Funnick.
But he might get picked off here.
We'll see BZM comes in. He's going to get silenced on the Storm. They drop the arena combo down onto Funnick. Funnick buys back straight away. Noob, he's going towards Tiger on the backlines. Tiger pops the refresher, but Thugs in with the right clicks, takes him down. You see now towards Yuragi. Noob will turn. Raw from Funnick used to lock down the Kunkka. They have the physical hits coming in from Thug. Yuragi's out, and Noob, he still keeps the charge going over towards Mars, but Amar with a quick TP takes his way out of the fight.
And that,
Tiger.
Rather aggressive.
He's looking for DNZ. Just a bit of a poke. Maybe more than that, actually, because they have got the turret as well as the grip. Jump from Amar. He's found himself the arena to lock down any potential save that the rest of the team could come in with, as Omar is isolated.
Clingy take a Roshan. Cool Guys are going to be kicking themselves so much there. They use pretty much everything to try and kill off this Mars. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we got Cool Guys also doing the same thing.
They are, Thug. Push the wave all the way up. But, he's probably going to want to come out for some sort of defense. This will be 2 sets of racks that OG take. Can get the hit to maybe end the game here.
Yeah, they're not backing down here. They're just going to try and hit through this building.
Funnick starts things off with the Raw. They got the BKBs to fully commit into the Nightmare's going to buy time for Yuragi to get the BKB off, but the second Raw is there. Yuragi locked down on the high ground. They're looking for the retreat now, OG. Misha, he'll almost certainly get left behind. The rest of OG, they're into the trees. They are out of there. Amar, have they got anything to catch him? They don't.
It is still going to be slightly difficult, but without the Bane, a key saving mechanism for OG.
See, are we going to get that buyback? They still have Aegis to play with for the defense, BZM. He's going to go in with the zip. Slow them down a little bit, but the melee racks is gone. Still holding back on the buyback from Yuragi. They'll let the first set of racks go. We'll see if they let a second set fall. And looks like they will. Cool Guys, they're being careful. They know that a buyback might come in. It's going to come in now. Jump forward for the silence. It's there onto the Storm.
Oh, the racks fell.
The pushback. Funnick is in with the Raw. The silence still in on the Storm Spirit, but he's got that Aegis BZM. So he feels strong. He'll now back off. Amar heading in. See if they get the grab. BZM jumps in another Vortex onto the 2 cores. Grabs Noob, grabs Thug. Thug with the BKB at the ready. Amar pops the arena down. BZM, he'll drop the once. Gonna have that Aegis ready for round 2. Big hits with the God's Rebuke of Amar. Takes Omar out of action. Noob and Thug also to fall. The chase will continue. BZM wants to find more. He's got his eyes on DNZ, and he's got the Vortex back up to cancel his TP.
He just refreshed the Funnick. Does have another Raw.
Yuragi back on with the slow push. Jump forward. Raw's there, but the BKB was out in time. Noob in with the Exorcism on top of Yuragi. They've got the kisses from Tiger coming in from the high ground. Yuragi turns the Satanic Lifesteal. Time-lapse used on the Noob to keep him alive. Thug, he wants to get in on the action, but he's having to play on the edge of the fight, and that's Noob going down. No buyback available on him. They lose DNZ as well. Funnick also is dead here. as he has got buyback, but no noob, no DNZ. Doug, what can he pull off? He's in with a BKB, jumps straight over to Washiragi. They've got the damage, the crits are there. Doug, he takes down one, he takes down two. Refresher, Arena as well, but he's pushed back with a Hurricane Pike. BZM back in, he is low on mana. Have they got the chains done for this TA? Push back into the Vortex. Doug, falling low, he's out of the game, he's down. GG, it's cold. The offlaner's getting a Helm of Iron Will, which has regen and armor. The two things that beat this physical quill damage over time is, you know, armor and then HP regen over time.
Bottom lane, Boxy sitting very, very low. They have the overcharge. Nisha, it's going to be Puppey who gets that first blood.
Because one side has, you know, Io Luna. They're countered on the Beastmaster. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she's just throwing out a thingy here, but they'll have the teleport in, the Hex, and the follow-up from Smell.
And then you have the Quap, and then Io to relocate in whenever a fight actually starts, like this.
Like this, exactly. They'll go, they'll find themselves a Razor. Nisha, they're all right, there's a Sonic Wave from Smell.
So that they're farming more, because it's not going so hot.
Not realizing that there is indeed a Sentry Ward here. They've already used the finger. Boxer turns back around, wants to maybe just... Oh, they do manage.
Okay.
Get with the Sunstrike, but Boxy will fall for it.
Bristle, as you get the Ags, you are this unkillable monster who is slowing everybody and hitting for rapier amounts of damage. It's been nerfed since then, so we'll see how good it is.
Hero Roar over onto Matu. Gonna start cleaning up, and it feels like they want to go in for some sort of play here. Liquid making their way over up to the side. Matu rejoining in. It's a good tornado. Slow down. Nice impale here coming out from Boxy. Io coming in, trying to just keep this Luna alive. And the reload was right over to the other side. So this is not looking good for Nisha as he just gets run down. Now Puppey and Yaps are being chased here by Big Bad Mato. And they're gonna just slow him down using a really nice Earth Spike. But they end up losing Boxy on the other side. 6 stacks of this Goose. 7 now. Over onto Puppey. Look at this damage. They've hit an item timing. Matu's just running through the tree line, searching for Yaps. They have the plasma field. And by God, they have the damage. So we talk about these item timings and how important they are. They definitely know it. As Yapster's career dies on top of that with his Blink Dagger.
Hit the right target with the initiation, and here they go again.
Oh, Yapster trailing behind a little bit, but they've already got over to Tarzai. Gets the roar here from Ice Ice Ice. The follow-up, though, they have the Cold Embrace to keep him alive. Nice little stun coming out. It's not quite enough to blow up Ice Ice Ice. As Puppey joining back in. Big Sonic Wave comes out. The Boxy will fall, but the rest of the team, they use their BKBs. Yapster following up. This is very difficult to take down this Bristleback. They'll drop that EMP.
40% to 0. It's
true.
Pretty important.
Playing Yapster, they relocate the finger. They'll kill Boxy. Zai draining a bunch of this damage if possible, but he ticks down. Even with that BKB, it doesn't even matter. Good Winter's Curse though coming out from Insania will ensure that Puppey cannot survive. As Smell getting stunned. They need to have some way to go and lock him down into place, though. It does not have that TP, though, and it's looking like a dead Smell. They're just going to take down this Roshan as fast as possible. You can see, though, some movement coming in here. Nice dive bomb here from Ice Ice Ice, just trying to interrupt a little bit. Sitting very, very low. Going for the EMP. Nisha trying to find the opening. Throw in the creep to take a look, and they finish up again here. Oh, it was looking for that Deafening Blast, but it's still going to be Matu who picks it up. And so grab themselves an Aegis. Using the roar again over onto Matu. He's facing them, so not going to be able to turn around much of the damage. Matu, all right, Aegis is down. And now it looks like Boxy is going to be the next person to fall here as the BKB was popped here from Nisha, but they get a good heal. No, it's not going to be enough. Nisha hitting them with that nuke. And now the follow is on Matu, chasing after them with the EMP Tornado. A good stun comes out, but Yapster does fall. See all these Moonglaves bouncing around. Another dive bomb again over onto Zai. Smell going in with that Sonic Wave. Gets the kill on Zai, and they'll follow up over onto Ice Ice Ice. But now Smell, he's got a Blink Wave. He can't do it fast enough. He'll be the next one to go down here as Nisha getting sandwiched here between Mike, Matu, and Insania. He's just trying to fight through, but he cannot do it as Puppey did not have the tether up. You know, Matu's more than happy.
All right, Matu is so stoked for people to be anchored. Also stoked to be slamming on this high ground. Once again,
yeah.
Look at the damage this hero does. And when you get to the talent, it's so much more, too.
9 stacks of Warcraft, man. All right, they'll take down the tower. They'll do a little bit of draining here over onto Matu's mana. Caps, they're running away from these Forge Spirits. They do have some pressure being placed over on the top tier 2, using some of the illusions, using the Overlord creep. But they have to force Liquid out here. Mickey looking for the opportunity. We'll just throw down an EMP. He wants to make sure that they can remove some of that mana again.
Insania's got a shard now too, so he can just constantly chain his Cold Embrace on Matumba. And it makes it so that they maybe don't have to back off here.
Plus you've got the Cold Embrace, which again, it's another slow. It's more damage that's going to make them very difficult to just run away.
Oh, they actually cut ice.
Oh, they find. Okay, they go for the rope, but they immediately teleport in. Now Nisha's here. He's got the BKB, so they'll be able to go take down Bucks, but take out Ice as well as Zai just zipping around, trying to steal as much damage as possible. Winter's Curse still holding them into place. Is it going to be enough to go and remove this IO as they manage to know they can teleport out?
He's
and the voice line's coming out.
Yeah, he's having a... That's rough. That's rough.
It's just like, yeah, they've got some wards here, guys. Heads up on that.
And since the bot lane was so shoved out from Secret, which is what they're known for being very good at, constantly keeping lane shoved, it means that Lion will be alive by the time this Rax backdoor turns off.
Nice also pushing in that top lane. Matu just running around. He's got so much damage. They'll take out Puppey. Puppey does have the buyback, but Ice is doing a decent amount of damage, so it looks like Boxy is going to try to teleport away.
It's looking pretty good for Secret. Insania's in.
Oh, they're jumping in here. Oh, good lord. That is a dead Winter Wyvern. But he'll be able to get Ice after he was ratting here in the top lane. And that dragon, it's been nerfed, but still does a lot of damage.
If they
have a
lose
sentry,
her.
they see Boxy.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah, start jumping forward again. They drop another sentry. That Hex, the follow-up though here. They'll be able to take down Boxy and Yapsu. Both of them going to vibe out immediately. They've got the roar off over onto the side. They want to get rid of this Razor. Get the stomp. Nice save though. Eclipse coming out from Luna though. Will be able to ensure that they get Zai. They've already taken down Zai. And there's a big stun as they finger take out. Matu though needs to be careful. He's got the Alacrity. Sumail jumping over onto the back lines. Wants his kill on Mickey. Mickey forced to Ghost Walk.
BKB and then Lincoln's, and then the only thing is the Winter's Curse, but you don't want to Winter's Curse the Luna, because it's going to be an IO hitting the Luna, which is pathetic.
Nice stun here over the back lines. Follow up with the Tornado. They've already got themselves the Aegis, a big meatball coming into play to put a little bit more damage. It's stuck over on the cliffside, though. Not sure if Ice meant to do that. Nisha goes in with the Eclipse, has plenty of damage. Will take down Ice. And now they're following up here. Matu chasing after Puppey. Wants to make sure that there is no IO allowed. There's going to be the buyback, though, coming out from the IO. Sumail's chasing off to the side, but they still have vision here over onto Nisha. They're going to try to save him. Can they do it fast enough, though? They get a stun off the Hex, the EMP coming through. A couple clicks. Can they take down Puppey? They take down Puppey, and they're going to try to go after Nisha. But the roar coming forward and the Sonic Wave. Buying just enough time. Nisha's still alive. They want this kill. Can they get on him fast enough as they lose Mickey? The silence, the slow. Sumail coming into play here. Ice trying to just do whatever he can to keep Matu off of these heroes, but he just keeps running at them. He's got so much damage. I can't believe that Nisha survived there.
For a more long range on that roar, because
they found Ice. Ice is not even out of his base. They just waltz on in. Go chasing after Sumail here for a moment. He's going to pop his own BKB. Not a lot of mana left, though, over on this Bristleback, so he's going to just turn around, face the back here. Nisha trying to find this opening. He's going to get the break off, but they don't want to walk too far out of the space.
Lots of stuff that it counters, lots of stuff that it sets up for.
I definitely agree. Seeing a lot of OG playing it too. A little bit of a hairball toss over onto Nisha. Gets the break off. The follow-up from Mickey, though, will be able to go throughout the Tornado EMP. So throw another Lucent Beam to slow down Matu. He hasn't had mana in how long it feels like. Very, very low, but it doesn't seem to care because he's just allowed to standard Boxy. Oh no, the BKB coming out from Nisha. Now they take the building. There's going to be a finger coming out. They'll get the kill. But now Yaps are also to fall. Nisha just chasing after Zai. To be buyback, BKB. They'll throw out those Chaos Meteors. They need to close the gap, but they can't do it because the IO in place. Being able to save. Do they get enough damage to kill Zai? A good save, though, coming out from it. They did not quite enough. So they will end up losing the Razor. They did buy back on Yapsor. They're going to try to set these up, try to use this control. It's a little bit difficult here. They get a Winter's Curse off, but Sumail over onto the back lines here with Puppey. They've got the Lucent Beam. Can they do enough damage over onto this Bristleback? They will. As the chase is on, Mickey now forced to flee. How do they approach this fight is the question. Mickey, though, pushing into the bottom lane, so everybody doing a little bit of ratting. Trying to bait a bit, trying to get each other into position so that way they can teleport forward. Sumail finding the opening immediately over onto Boxy, but forces away. They realize that he is a lot of that lockdown in the way that he initiates.
This space needs to be
They need to go home
by Secret.
They need. Oh my God! Look at the Cardis. Look at the Forge Spirits. Yeah, they're teleporting in. This is the time now for Liquid to make a play. In fact, they're going to jump over onto Nisha. They'll follow up though. They already used the BKB. The roar comes out on top of it. The Hex though, as they jump right onto the back lines, they're going to be able to just rip apart Ice. There it is. There's the refresher. Zai chase after Nisha. He's going to keep chasing after him here. They throw out a Sunstrike, lands over onto Puppey, but Puppey's not really looking hurt at all. As they go forward again, they get the kill on Zai thanks to that Eclipse Razor. are buying back in now as Mickey and Matu over onto the back lines. I want to take out Puppey. They'll be able to do a deafening blast going in. More buybacks coming out from all of these supports as Matu's just chasing after Yapzor. He's going to just be able to close the gap here pretty easily. No, but the base, they have to get home. They have to go deal with this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I heard a
BKB from Smail. Mickey backing off here, does the alacrity. Look at the base though.
This
They're
base
losing
is
their towers.
a real problem.
They gotta go down. They're gonna end up losing Yapzor.
That's a dieback.
That is a dieback, and now Smail Sonic Wave just trying to buy enough time here, but they need to just catch him. They can't seem to grab him fast enough here as he's just too fast. He's got
Mickey.
Mickey walking into him. Tornado EMP should be able to fall, but the silence, the hex, everything. They'll take down Smail. Smail does have buyback.
The base is the real problem there, and what surprises me a little, or a lot I should say, is that Secret chose to go in.
Boxy finding himself the IO. They need to just destroy him fast enough, but they'll be able to take down Boxy first. Now Mickey looking a little bit nervous. He pops his own BKB. It's just some time though because they are taking Roche over near the pit. Not that the Luna could do anything by itself, but Ice has the dust attack. Oh, but the blink from Mickey just a little bit too fast. Throws out the tornadoes. Just gonna go and land over several of these, and now they'll get this building.
Their backliner is fairly important to get.
Yapzor's in the tree line here. Immediately smoke breaking. Follow up a good stun. They'll immediately start just poking away, so there is no line. Does have buyback though. Another save here coming out from the Wyvern. Just gonna bring Matu back up to help get out some of those Splinter Blasts. Matu's ready for round 2. Continues to throw out all that. Doesn't quite have those full 9 Warpath stats, but he's working on it. He's gonna just focus down over onto the buildings as Nisha again gets the break off. So he's got to be very, very careful. Another heal coming into play. Smail, though, jumping over onto the back lines. He's got the BKB up and running. They'll turn right back around, and they'll go and they'll pop the Aeon Disc over onto Puppey. There's going to be the Eclipse coming through. The Eclipse now coming out over onto Nisha, but they'll be able to hold Sai, and they get a finger kill off of it as Matu goes running after Yapzor. Gets the kill on him, and they're looking for more. There's going to be that refresher orb, though, coming out from Nisha. So much damage going over onto Matu. Matu not expecting it at all. The dive bomb over onto the side. A big Sonic Wave coming up from Smail. We'll clean up over onto Boxy as Matu is in very, very deep. Smail's just chasing after Mickey. Mickey turns back around, though, does have that BKB throwing out. Can they take down the Queen of Pain? Yes, they can, but does have buyback as Matu is just being allowed to just run around their base this entire time.
Let's see, not so good on
I think
Beast.
Invoker could be a good candidate, right?
The only thing is there's not that much to set up for the Cataclysm.
I mean, if
but
they're just standing there and fighting. They
it
gotta
is-
get in that pit, though. They gotta get in there fast. The Sunstrike coming in. They know they're over there. Matu trying to get the position. Pops the BKB jumping in here from Boxy. Good throw, though, coming out from Ice. But again, they have those BKBs. A Sonic Wave, though, pushing back. A good save coming out again as the Eclipse goes off. They'll be able to go and find Ice. So we're taking out Boxy and take down Matu. And they're gonna go right back into buybacks. Puppey will get clicked down as they'll search for the opening finger over the backline over onto Mickey. Mickey using his BKB, but they still have their eyes over here on the Luna. They'll pop the Aegis. So they're gonna go win again. Matu's here. They need to get that IO over to Nisha. Nisha going for the refresher, but they have the Abyssal Blade. They've got enough damage. Nisha, he falls. It's a 10 times kill streak taken down. He does have the buyback.
Oh.
As now they go in again. The Sonic Wave coming out.
He has
And a
buyback and
is
another
coming
rapier.
Right in. Yes, he saved the other rapier from earlier. Now is Boxy going forward. Does have the Spike Carapace. It's going to be Zai going right back in. They want to kill Puppey. Doesn't look like Puppey has any sort of options really left over here. As now Smail gets hexed up. They have the damage. They'll take down Smail. Nisha
Okay.
with the second rapier. Yes, he bought the component earlier, locked it in place because he wanted to go back in, but he didn't want to have that risk. Nisha, though, creeping
He's
around.
going for
He's
it.
insane, but he has the Aeon Disc. He's going to go for the Eclipse now. Do they have any vision to jump back in from Mickey? They have the Hex Eye going in, and then Matu just wails away.
That's it.
That's
That's
gotta be game. But then on the flip side, with what Team Liquid is bringing here, we're getting something a little bit different this time around. We're getting a safe lane Slardar. Looks like they're going to try to hold on to a top lane. Ice is left alone, so they're trying to make a play with this. Go for the crush, couple more hits over to Ice. That's going to be the first blood. Recognizing Io's not there, so they'll be able to find the kill, but Boxy now will fall. They're going to look to make a rotation here, but Mickey and Boxy also making their way top. So zip in over onto Boxy, hoping that they can get a quick pick off. So they'll be able to burst down Boxy. The follow-up, though, with that torrent into the boat. Need a little bit more damage, though. Can they finish off Smail? No, he's going to be able to just ball lightning away as Puppey coming in for the save. They use the Doom over onto Matu. Gets bashed off here. Mickey trying to just give a little bit of space. Oh, the zip forward, though, from Smail. He'll get himself the double kill as they'll land the torrent over onto 2. They want to get anything that they can out of this, but Yapzor is just still so survivable as Insania now trying to hide away in the tree line. Mickey going back in.
It's easier to fight, but right now I think Secret's okay with stalling.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes right now. We're not quite at that crazy level of attack. Fiend Script coming out though from Insania. They're going to use that relocate though. They need to be able to take down Doom fast enough. They will be able to do it. The zip forward though, they're going to drag back over on Insania. Matu though has his eyes over onto Yap, so the zip forward coming out from Smale. Going to follow up. It gets the crush off. But they should be able to relocate. Oh, they get the X off though over on Samil. He's gonna get tossed up into the air. He still has some mana though. He's gonna try to pull lightning out. Manages to go dodge the boat. He's out though. Can they get there in time? This Isle coming in. No!
Ooh, the big cleave.
The cleave from Mickey.
That's a big boy. And just die and not snatch it, and then you lose an Aegis. And so he's
Oh, he walks right over into Insania and Matu. They've got the Fiend Script. Can they do enough damage in time? The jump 4 from Ice. He gets the top off over onto 2. He's gonna be able to protect some. They'll go when they just make sure that they can remove him from this issue here. As again, the Slaughter just continues to hit. He has been doomed, but he's not too concerned as Mickey's going right back in again. We'll punish Ice. Zip over onto the back line, so they're going to try to get rid of Boxy. They have the dust, they've got the vision, they'll be able to get the kill. Still getting into position here. The zip forward over onto Mickey. He's got the BKB, but they'll drag back over onto Zai, and that's a big wreck. They're not going to be able to get anything else over from Zai. Zai vying back, gets right into the fight again as Mickey going in, wants to get the kill over onto Puppy. Puppy back to This is going to be the borrowed time, as now Zai goes for the roar. Will connect over onto Nisha. Ice is here, though. They'll get the kill on Puppy, but it's not looking good for Matu, because he's going to be the next one to fall. Zai trying to fight through. He's not going to be able to, but they end up taking down Nisha, as Mickey looks for the open, gets the X off over onto Ice. The fall from Matu. He popped back. He wants to be a part of this fight, and he will help clean up as they march into that Roche pit, wanting to make sure that they can protect this Roche.
Nah, he's not as ballsy as he once was, it seems, on the Storm. Old Sumail would have gone for that. Secret running down here is, you can definitely make a move here.
They're making their move, too. Look at the way that they're coming over. They don't have Zai, though. Oh, never mind. Zai's here. He's going to show up. The jump forward. Going to stomp, though, up onto Matu. He's going to need a bit of assistance here as they manage to go get the stun off over onto Nisha. Followed up with the boat. The BKB comes out from Mickey. He's trying to get that cleave damage. They do get the Doom off. Yaps are trying to save them just a little bit longer. Matu's going to have to back off a little bit. Stomp from Ice. Over onto the back again. They managed to Doom up Mickey. Matu's got to get out of there fast. One more hit. Should have been able to do it, but he cannot get the final hit off in time, as now Mickey running away. Zai using the roar, wants to try to buy just a little bit more time. The arrow comes through, going to land over onto some man, but they follow up here. No, it's not going to be enough. They're able to take down Mickey, as Insania and Boxy are running for their lives. Samel already popping that BKB. Zai's used the roar. They have to back off on the side of Liquid. The zip forward, though. Samel's not ready to give up. He wants Insania. They drag right back in. They'll get the stun off, but it's not going to be in time here to save the Bane.
Insania. Choose not to. That's what this is about, I think. And Sumail TP'd back, so this is
They go for a roar play, though, when they'll get the kill on Sumail. Oh, we weren't expecting that, it seems. In the top lane, they see Insania. They've got a lot of click damage. They'll be able to remove him.
Well, the reason that works is because simultaneously on the top lane, they were also going on Nisha. They canceled Nisha's TP. He can't get here. This is just a Rax.
This is just Yapster by himself. No.
Nisha has to walk, dude. He's just slowly waddling his way there. This is a free Rax.
Yeah, no, that is very value. Plans change. Pulls it back over here onto Mickey. He had the X on him, but they've got plenty of damage. So that is a Doom down, a BKB on Sumail, but a dead Mickey. I mean, he's just still tearing through the buildings pretty quickly here. Matu again continues to
Backdoor's on.
Good Nightmare. Buys a bit more time here. They just
this
poking away with Nisha.
This is good stalling.
He's got to be very frustrated. He's not being allowed to hit these buildings. They've got the Yules, they've got the Arrow, they've got the Nightmare, they've got the Enfeeble. He's forced to go and use the Manta again. Another Nightmare. And like you said, it's good stalling. 14 seconds. There's a 4 though coming out from Sumail. He's had enough as they're going to go and immediately punish it. Matu beats down on Sumail. They'll get the kill. He's got to be careful. One more hit. Oh, it's a big one here. As they manage to get the Fiend Script off, but they don't have enough damage. They'll be able to take down Insania. Insania buying back. Wants to be a part of this fight, but these buildings now, they crumble without Nisha having the chance to, get toyed with. They do have a wave being pushed into the base. Nisha's courier gets taken out. They have the MKB completed for Matu. Zai also having himself a sheep stick. There's a jump forward from Matu with an arrow, right? Again, over onto Nisha. Can they get enough damage off in time, though? Zai queuing so much on the back lines. Yes, they'll take down Nisha. They'll take down Insania, though. They'll drop to the ground. Samael clicking away over onto Zai. Matu just trying to hit as many hounds as he can. Trying to get rid of Ice. They'll be able to do it. He's already used the Doom over onto Mickey. Puppey hiding into the tree line. The blink forward from Matu. He's just cutting through everybody like they're butter. And the hunt is on. Multiple buybacks coming out from the side of Secret. This Io, though, is not looking healthy at all. It's an ultra kill for Matu. Samael's teleporting out. No way that Secret will have any time to react to this. So that is going to be Cheese, Refresher Shard, and Aegis.
The Ags is definitely important because it gives you that potential of hitting multiple heroes.
Arrow over onto Puppey. Mickey getting into the position to jump forward again. They'll be able to take out Puppey immediately. No buyback. As we stated, the Doom gets used. It's going to be the Ghost Ships coming in here. Samael dragging back over Targum. They go and they use the Roar. They'll buy a little bit more time. They have the Fiend's Grip to hold over onto Samael to get another Roar off. They'll zip over onto the back lines, though. Ice and Samael. They're trying to fight through, so they'll end up losing Ice. They end up losing Samael. Samael won't buy back. Matu, though, does go down. That Aegis just getting reclaimed. Nisha, though, trying to just pull back. Again, they have their eyes over onto Zai. Mickey does have that damage, so they will be able to finish it off. They'll be able to kill Nisha. And this is looking very bad for Samael. He's the next one to fall. Oh, Secret.
Might have to go for that here.
That's too risky.
But I feel like what's risky is Liquid just going throne and then winning the game here. I feel
True. I guess when you got very little to lose, you might as well make those risky plays, but Puppey's going to be up in a moment. Isle's going to be up. Sai throwing out that Hawk, wants to keep some vision. They'll use the fortification. ISSI still down for another 50-something seconds. 60-something seconds over on Storm. They'll throw out the boat. Jump forward, okay. Another couple hits here. There's the E-Blade coming to play. They're going to try to pull back, but immediately gets interrupted. The roar, and that's just it. Liquid. They